Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
God rise. Yes, wow, him them better makunya kesima. No chede and some and dockets no what about to mopo no do. Ama judge desert. Me better ha no chede and some no day. What will do for my day? Na ye bed ye ba papim. We are coming to bisect the case. No one them better me chimba. Makuti meet me ye. Me jury. Me jury kese prankware. Sammy flex. Na me den. Me ne ba about to treat them uncommon. No me said, hey, no judge. No ben then and there anopo tututu abetna ade. No you wanna asem is the case between Amponsah, comedian Amponsah versus 2024 vice presidential candidate the New Patriotic Party NPP Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Na sam and the amna mu jury Sammy flex ye ba abetwe nkomo. Na se enhwe ane enim asana ye be yo exhibition 1 na exhibit 2. Exhibit 1 near Amponsah, exhibit 2 be Dr. Napo, yani Matthew Opoku Prempeh, your friend Napo, and Sama Wadatula. Woman Yankwashe, na yeba, I'm in a jury, then the court will start or will be in section. Woman Yankwashembra.
No, because I didn't Napo to Baumia, but now look, Baumia can win 10 votes. Napo will say something, 7 will clear. You guys saw it. You guys saw it. Don't put it on me. You guys saw what Napo was doing. Look, me, I didn't know much about Napo. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not know much about Napo until like they put him in that vice presidential. Because I knew him to be the minister for energy. I also knew him to be minister for education. I mean, he sacked teacher Kojo, but that's not the point. What? You guys know what he did to teacher Kojo, right? Yeah. So I knew him for that. And now he was a vice presidential candidate for NPP. Candidate. For NPP. And because people knew Napo's behavior, they told Otunfo to talk to Napo. Remember, I've never seen a candidate that they will elect you or appoint you, but the chief will have to call you and advise you. Otunfo called Napo and said, Mate Wonka. And Gofo Keka say, Umwade. Ba mia na matete wo ko na ko hye manimonyam ma ba omia ninje say where you na put yourself yo mate. You know that advice when somebody gives you have planned something in your head already. So like, yo okay you kasa so you too for it you pen you know kasa na me next day rally na po come to go Kwame Nkrumah no. Napo went to insult Kwame Nkrumah. Our Kwame Nkrumah? Hey, white people in the house, do you know Kwame Nkrumah? Even white people know Kwame Nkrumah. Napo went to attack Kwame Nkrumah. Ghanaians were like, our Nkrumah. Ghanaians were angry. But Napo didn't give up. Napo was like, oh, you haven't seen nothing yet? Napo went to attack Atamils. He was referencing past presidents. And he was like, oh, J.J. Rollins. And Bakuna were with your friends. Say, huh? Napo Atamils. I can't believe it. But you've mentioned J.J. Rollins. He's also dead. But we'll show J.J. So he just went for Atamils. It did not end there. Napo finally decided to attack God. You remember? Because Mama was campaigning with 24-hour economy. Napo was like, oh, bianua, oh, let me, mom, 24 hours, oh, yango pancrado, a dream now order. I was just imagining the confusion in heaven. Like, boss, and Gabriel, what's in that boy? What was the matter? Tell me the truth. Me Adam can't be an Gabriel. Hey, Michael, hey, that I'm dying. Me, tongue go. Yo, you thought Napo will finish? No. Napo said, I'm about to kill it. Yo ain't seen shit yet. Napo went for a campaign, held the politician's hand, NPP parliamentary candidate, held his hand, raised his hand, Mama nie. I said, John Mama nie. Lomoto nie. Even the MP was like, Mende. Yeah, Mahama and Mamma Sasso. I said, hey, you're frozen. Me, I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with him mentioning your mama. They mention mama always. But the NPP candidate, his name was not Lomote. His name was Lamte. I'm sure anytime Napo talks, but me is there like la. Lafia la bismillah. I don't know query. La. Hey, Napo did it. No, but for me, I feel like Napo helped us, release stress. And shout out to Napo. Let's give it up for him.
Yes, that was exhibit 1. Obi Amponsah comedy show akoye Bukom Arena. No ode nsambi tuda. Na wanye mati opoku prempe daw. Wanye Napo daw. Ma Napo kede. Obama ne lawyers. Acho letter ama revenue a Obi Amponsah nye no. Wache mpepepe. Wanye 40-60 open 50-50. Omokoshe exhibit 2 and bra na yeba. The court will be in section.
Sometimes we should exercise personal restraint in favor of a group dynamic. And I believe that people have sponsored sartorial people to go and do shows and mention Napo. But I'm sure that I'm very, very happy, confident. I'm very, very happy about that because it's putting my name out there. In politics, I heard somebody said there's nothing like bad news in politics. Right? So you started. There's nothing like you're 100% right. There's nothing like bad PR in politics, right? Your name has to be there, right? So if your name is at the end of part of jokes, refreshing people, your name will be in their minds. So I don't have a problem at all. I should be able to be in the field that I've decided to be able to stomach criticisms, stomach insults, stomach everything. But I ask, for those who are funding those things, will they be able to stomach their hearts? Maybe no. But I'm very, very happy to be at the center of some. He's making money with my name, right? He has to share the resources with me. Isn't he making money?
Who are you referring to?
The person the comic guy who was using me.
What's his name? Amponsah.
He had a room full and he was using me. And I think he's making money, so I'll let my lawyers contact him so that we share. Especially now that I'm an unemployed politician.
Oh.
Somebody who's a comedian is using my name and is filling calls. I'm very, very happy. I thank him because he's putting my name in there out for free. But I'll let my lawyers write to me so that we share the proceeds, the revenue, because I'm unemployed.
Yes, that is exhibit 1 from Obi Amponsah and exhibit 2 from Dr. Napo. Now, no how they will move straight to Mijiri. The court will be in section. Jury
His Anna Desert Akwaba. Nana Mejoso.
It's been a long time.
God is keeping us.
Sure.
We are still moving with high energy,
high
velocity,
emotion.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yes, in the day. Case about to Yampunduni.
Okay.
Obi Amponsah versus 2024 vice presidential candidate Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Sembia during election time, campaign season, Matthew Opoku Prempeh do botuja, and Obi Amponsah or the comedy or Bukom Arena. But one year Matthew Opoku Prempeh do. Because in as much as ordinary dinu tujano or the same need so. Now Olinya Obi Amponsah rinya is gaining revenue from the name into Obama lawyers and Obaba Mechimba
Yes.
Na macho letter kama Obi Amponsah. Situation in Yano, in a nutshell, do you think what Obi Amponsah did was for fun or was hitting a hard truth?
Medasi. Comedians, what I would say, or what I'll call creative license.
Yeah.
As much as and some na kano, and yet defamatory. As much as and some na kano, and something that has happened. Indeed. A bad thing so Rebecca say, or fat legal case against them. I'm sure, sir, those who study law, sir, your more opportunities, so all my examples, they will be able to give us some cases.
Sure.
In the past, be a comedian, be be or can, be or was stage. So any issues be a mini obienya.
Okay.
That is fine. But I want us to pay critical attention to the case of Obi Amponsah and
Napo.
vice presidential
candidates
in the past, Napo. And some Obi Amponsah they are things that really happened.
He said it. Obianim.
They are things that if you papa nakasa nu buy.
Okay.
Now, I want to take it from one angle to the other.
Okay.
Number one, Obi Amponsah is a very creative comedian.
Sure.
He is smart. Because how he was able to put the things together, or the money yes, no, and that slot and that segment no about 4 minutes on only Napo, say like 4 to 5 minutes about only Napo and elections are a course. So the last one, number one, he talked about Napo's aggressive nature, including or the Otumfo or Koho or the example or the NPP or Kosonensa or Koka Mahama Lomote and the Sani Money. See, all these things are a course, If you are not a creative writer, you can't do it. And I'll give it to Obi Amponsah.
Okay.
To be frank, he killed it. I think it was last night, or is it this morning? That last night or this morning, and I mean, who said Shatter Wale Ababe posted online, Facebook. I say, Obi Amponsah, I loved that your comedy or that your joke on Napo.
Yeah,
many people been punched because the video was fresh and no one released it. And Shatter ABS I posted it called many people's attention to go and check the video. So I can say Shatter has also directed some numbers to that particular thing. So the whole thing started, the whole attention started from Shatter. Thank God. Napo ayobia otia samase. Let me put it that way. Napo yobia onim WhatsApp. Napo a guy man. Okay. It's another word. Napo yobia otia yes okay. As creative people, some of these things are normal. Here I can say that there are many people who headlines Napo is saying Obama the lawyers letters are Obi Amponsah on revenue. There are some people who are even taking it as a Napo buofu.
Okay.
There are some people who are taking it literally. There are some people who are already showing anger. And obviously, it'll be your best at yesterday. You know where the person is coming from.
Sure.
Only back with NPP. Still 38%, and 36%, So pay, Those people now are fan World Cup. But Napo is making a joke out of it, or let me say, he's seeing it light. It will show interview now GH1 for the 12 First, now Napo Ekan in passing. That one was not captured in the short video that is out. So the second one, the journalist wanted to provoke Napo to go hard on the issue. If you pay attention critically. The second one, that was what the journalist wanted to do. Say, because Napo realized that the guy wants to make the thing look so serious.
Okay.
But Napo wanted to create a impression, say, no, it is not like as serious as you see it. And Lucas, On case maybe obi amoni din ana mo obi use ne din nyehwe. But the all can say if you have used his name for any content of any sort, then you should know that my lawyers will write to you so that we will share revenue. Such a person is not saying he's angry. Such a person is not saying he's mad. Such a person is only telling you that, okay, you are going to make money. Because you mentioned my name. Because it is my name that is going to give you the money, then come and let's share. That is what Napo is trying to say.
Okay.
And nothing else. Napo is not trying to say anything different from Ediabufu and I say, no. Okay. No. He is not angry. And that's how many people are seeing. But you see, I wish that moving forward, as a creative industry against politicians, we will come back to understand life like Napo saw it. Ebia, anka ubia, anka obefa no personal, obefa no World Cup, nani buofu, obefa yo a throw tantrums here and there. Ebia ubia, obefa no comedian omu ade so, like how some people in Ghana would speak. Comedian omu ade so. Mena odimi din odimi ho fel no exactly. Mena odimi ho fel no. Hey comedian no mu ade so mena odimi din akoye comedy was stage so no. But Napo obviously has taken it lightly.
Okay. He
has not taken it personal, and that is what I am happy about. Ebra me share video no. Mr. I really had a good laugh.
Amponsah
there no. Yes. I had a good laugh. Let me be honest. He killed it. Like the scripting was on point.
On point.
At the point, reference where we were not about to count. Or if okay, where we, especially when he said, say, Napo si nyanko pon crown order. And there is no way I end this for it. Marketing year 24-hour economy. I thought that was the end of it. At that time, I actually thought, oh, were we, but the nyanko pon LCD, were we on cash beam. Then he landed another last one, which was big and which killed the whole thing.
Okay.
Then I said, Obi Amponsah knew exactly what he was doing. Me, I'm happy that Napo has not taken it to heart. I'm happy that Napo sees it as another opportunity for some young creative to have a good time. I'm happy that Napo saw it to be, this is not too hard, so I shouldn't take it too personal. And I think it is the way to go. Creatives there, especially comedians, no matter what you do, one day they can pick on you.
Okay.
Recently, when we went for Lexi's Fool in April,
one
comedian picked on me like that. Parrot Mouth. Nigerian guy.
Okay.
Where he was trying to mimic how I come here to do editorial when I'm talking about Shatawale. How I put on my shade head. I'm sure at that time, I think he watched one editorial that I was chewing gum.
Okay, Parrot Mouth.
The way he was also chewing his gum, blah, blah, blah. I was there, I was just laughing. He even picked on me with my mother's death. Said, because my mother is dead there, my cash out. Because, yes, there will be funeral, people will be coming to donate and blah, blah, blah. So, if you understand the profession of comedy and how they do their things, you not take anything personal. There are some comedians, when they even come to an auditorium like this, there's one comedian I've been watching on TikTok, especially. The name I'm not too sure. But when he is doing his comedy, he doesn't bring any material from anywhere. He picks on the audience. Oh, I'll look for the name and show to you.
Is it Ben South?
No. Ben South, that's a Ghana boy. No.
Okay.
No. I don't know his name, but Ben South there, unless it's the Ghana boy Ben South or which one?
Yeah, Ghana boy Ben South.
Dabi. Or a white comedian.
Okay.
Or a white comedian, I think. I said the bag and Asia line. When he comes into the auditorium, he doesn't bring any material from anywhere. Tiaka say out to yes, no a foul wig, no a foul rope, no a foul jeans, no a foul. Like he will pick and everything is laughable. He picks sometimes it is hard. The things he says. Otuwa when you get the crowd bisu.
Sure.
Yeah, because the things he says, yeah. But no, can't all this. I'm not for three. He can pick on you and talk about your shade. I'll shade it there. Grassy for the pound. People laugh. Hey, how come your stomach is that big? People laugh. But that is his comedy. Sometimes when he's saying it now, you cringe. Is he saying this about somebody? Yeah. I say, when he's saying it about you and you're not careful, you cry. It's that hard. Yet, he does it openly. And Minyanti is so busy because they are affecting the mental health. Minyanti is so busy because they are some not kind of affecting it anyway. So to me, I think it's high time we get there.
Okay.
We also have to understand that comedy is comedy. I have seen some people on social media especially. Comedian way, the joke be okay. I tie against the party. So I'm against him. Comedian way, the jokes be okay. It does not go in favor of my party. So I'm against him. I've seen many people on social media like that. Obi Amponsah, yes. Yeah. I see many people attacking them, especially people who believe or have sympathy for the NPP party. Okay. I see many of them sometimes attacking them, but I think yes, civilization thinks in criticism. Okay. If at this stage, the party be because of a comedian's material, into what times are comedian now, you are not being smart. Okay. And Napo has shown them the way that some of these things you don't have to take it to heart. That's why he's responded, taking it lightly, made it look lightly. For every other person, I be an also back video now, or no crab funo, or nipa na can and what's them crano. Or no, I found it lightly saying cotton, content in your many share. How much more you? I will be anchor and what's him. Why you vex?
Okay, next question may say. Now you are saying Napo is giving us a mixed feeling. Yeah, it's a mixed feeling. So will you be surprised? Say about dance bosono, Obi Amponsah about today. Indeed, Napo has serving a letter.
Yes, I'll be very surprised.
Very, very surprised. Why?
I'll be extremely surprised because I don't see this happening. And let me even speak in favor of Napo. How much is Obi Amponsah going to earn from YouTube? How much?
So you say he's now unemployed.
Napo being unemployed still does not mean you can compare what he is having, what he is earning to a comedian's 4 minutes video on YouTube. Napo being unemployed in Pono. And yet Obi Amponsah what he has in his account. Okay. And yet you'll be free inside YouTube. What he even has in totality in his account. Napo being unemployed in Pono. None. Napo being unemployed in Pono can decide to even say, Obi Amponsah has given him enough promotion by using his name for that material. Therefore, I want to even dash him some V8. Napo being unemployed can decide to do that for Obi Amponsah. Okay. And he said something profound. He said that, it is nothing serious like that. At least he's promoted me because he used my name for the material. That was very profound from Napo. So who say say Obi Amponsah aboni din krampo dia sa joke ni no. Who say a promotion. And you see, there is something about comedians. Comedians don't mention any fucking boy's name for content and for material. No. If you are nobody, no comedian will use your name for a material. Okay. So anytime a comedian using someone's name for a material, then you should know that that person is somebody. Anytime a comedian will mention your name in the name of a material for a joke on a platform, stand-up comedy, or stand-up comedian's platform or material, trust me, you have arrived. So even though it might not sit well with you, but the fact that your name was mentioned as a material, it should give you some confidence. Then I'm somebody. Because whatever he's saying should be known to everybody for them to be able to connect it to laugh. So you're doing comedy. It means what do level your body will be and also So when the guy was doing my and Sammy Flex come and sit and wait and say Shatawale, I was there, and the people were laughing. I said, okay. They know about me and Shatawale. They know about what I do for Shatawale. They know about what the gentleman is talking about.
Okay.
So that is what Napo is also saying. Is that I'm not a small person like that. Of course, like I said earlier, did he tell a lie? And Nema Okasi Napo kind of obwa. Napo anye, Napo ankofa obinsa, ankomo obinsa so ankobo ni din boni. Otunfo antu Napofu.
Otunifu.
Was it not in the public space?
It was.
Napo ankoka say na end this for some year 24 hour no. Yesu kra na Napo anka. Everything. Obiam, every material Obiam person used there was really mentioned or was said.
Okay.
So where would come from a letter or no? Nothing will come. This has ended the conversation beautifully. This has also given Obi Amponsah some push. See what has happened? It has given Obi Amponsah a push to the material.
Okay.
A push to the material in the sense that now, Obia Educa non TSA, Obi Amponsah releasing material be okan na after that response, after the fact that that response also going viral, it also reflect in the numbers of Obi Amponsah.
Okay.
Because many will see the card, because GH1 fire a card of Moshe or social media. Many will see it and go like, what did Obi Amponsah say?
They'll go back.
Let me just go and look for it and I'll get it. And that will also help in flying that particular material. So to me, I think it's a great way to go. We need to coexist.
Okay.
Politicians, religious leaders, creative people, he found we need to coexist. We are humans. We only need humans to exist, and that's all.
Talking of name, Napo Dino.
Okay.
Obi Amponsah, I'm pushing the kakrano. Osha politically, the party still maintaining as vice presidential candidate.
I think he even said it in that small interview. Okay, said he's not sure he's going to run again. It is too early for us to know what the party's decision will be.
Okay.
And the Kramatisi said party no call say press conference be as saying my boy TV3 for Mike Ato. I think it's a content for another day.
Sure,
we will look at it right here.
Yeah.
Napo, I'm not sure it is his plan to go contest again, but you see, never say never. Unless the constitution as NPP, when you try once, it does not permit you to try again. If it is in the constitution like that, then you should know that, okay, but if it is not the constitution like that, then it means he can come and come and come. Still, so we should just leave it like that and see what the future will bring to him. So for now,
okay,
Obi Amponsah has also brought spotlight on him. Personally, and let me say this, I'm happy I've remembered. After the electioneering campaign, personally, then Nami Hu Napo. But when I saw him, I was happy.
No biasi with Johnny.
Man for face and those things. But me, when I saw him, I was happy. Like he's looking good.
Sure.
Because during the campaign, you realize that Charlie, the SWAT, no, I am ready. Like you see him and you see that hey, man is stressed. But when I watched the video, an interview, the man is back to life. Like he's looking fresh, like quite nice. He's looking younger. Unlike during the campaign, when him cross, hey Charlie, be my breath. Be my breath. So yeah, it is all good in this world. You can make lemonade out of lemons thrown at you. That's what we say.
Okay.
When people think we are throwing lemons, they want to pa. If you're able to gather one, gather two, gather three, you go home, you squeeze them, put them in some warm water, you have lemonade, and you are good.
You are good to go.
Exactly.
Moving on from Napo to Obi Amponsah.
Okay.
Comedy in Ghana.
Okay.
Like improvements be abemwana.
Oh yes. Yes. The guys are really doing well. I am one of the main contributors or promoters of comedy in Ghana.
Wow.
And during my days on radio at Plus FM, I actually dedicated Fridays for comedy. Comedy on radio. In fact, it was my platform that blew someone like Obi Amponsah.
Oh.
He did some comedy material. That blew him. It did not stop there. When I moved to Xylophone, the same way I created that Friday comedy thing for them.
Okay.
Almost every comedian, everybody has been on my platform before, unless those who were not around during that time. But was everybody has been on my platform. At that time, we were not having comedians doing specials month in and month out. At that time, if you hear a comedian is coming to have a show in Ghana, they are Nigerian comedians.
Okay.
At that time, anytime you hear of a comedy show being organized by somebody, especially Charterhouse and their likes, they are bringing Nigerian comedians. But now, in Ghana, almost every month, there is a comedian doing a special somewhere.
Sure.
If not in Accra, it is in Kumasi. If not in Kumasi, it's in Takwa. If not in like every month, even last month alone. Let me say this month alone.
Yeah, Lexi.
I can close my eyes and count like 5 of them doing specials. Lexi just finished. DKB is coming to do his. Ojo, Professor Lionel is coming to do his. KSM is also coming to do his.
Old time KSM.
Yes, old time KSM. He also has a show coming, I think, at a Moving Pick or so.
Moving Pick.
It's also coming to do his. And I'm sure there are some other ones are ABA in our records. This can only mean growth. Because if they have not grown now, and go to mean yet 1 month, about 4, you flop. The people will not come. But we were there at Lexi's show. Full house.
Full house, yeah.
Everybody had fun. So to me, if you ask me about the growth of comedy in Ghana at the moment, I'll tell you we have seen a tremendous growth.
And they are cashing out too.
Oh, cashing out. It might not be that huge. The other day, we heard them complaining. Amponsah was complaining about how GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority for Omuniomo delay, about how they have been taking taxes from them and all. Amponsah has spoken about it. Lexi the comic has spoken about it. And a good number of them. So yeah, they might not be making some gargantuan money. But I want to believe that it is better than before. Like that thing we say. Nekra nenya enradi and neye channel. Okay. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. Penifo says Sanko for with what Napo and Amponsah about, do you think that it's going to deprive upcoming comedian from attacking or using politicians or any big man in the industry as a content?
Well, many comedians have faced some of these problems before, but they won't stop. Amponsah made a post on his Facebook page where he said, well, I can see some people are not seeing the thing to be a light thing. Some people have taken it to heart. And they are saying this and dance. They are saying all the nonsense that they want to say. But with him, as much as his comedy career is concerned, he's not going to stop talking about politicians today, not tomorrow.
Okay.
He's going to talk about them any day and every day when it becomes necessary. So yes, to some people, this might put fears in them. To some people, forget about it. This is even their energy booster. I think in Ghana, if not Amponsah, it will be Lexi, one of them. They had a joke that really fell at the wrong side of one of the parties. In Ghana, right here.
Okay.
But could be a joke, could be a and Landi Ama parties name Bako. The information is not very clear in my head as I speak. It doesn't mean to be specific, but one of them, those who are watching us and they know, they will confirm what I'm saying. At that time, it wasn't easy. I think it was Amponsah. Yeah. At that time, it wasn't easy. He was not spared by the party faithfuls. They really lashed him. And even he talked about the thing getting to him at the time.
Okay.
Say Charlie, he became depressed because like But now with where he's got into, it will be hard. Thankfully, now Amponsah is even in the States. Whether he's living there forever or he's coming back soon. But that is where he is now. So this will not mean anything to him like, oh, obey be a man, oh, to him, on your opportunity now, obey. And then, obey. Obey. The be obey your opportunity. I do be unfunny one, but what don't remember Biano. obey you su edwai.
Okay. Let's see, Obi Amponsah, Obi Anim say or a doctor or Sheni, or also a comedian.
Yeah.
Do you think say if you have a profession, a different profession, say soldier, police, now comedy ability no man, obey me add the better with you with what Obi Amponsah is doing?
Yeah, you can. Why not? You can. In this world, nobody is an island like they say. We are there, never be brave. So if you think you are a military man and you are able to deliver some lines, why not? Go ahead to deliver. In fact, beyond Obi Amponsah, who has been known publicly by many people, say, optometrist, sounds a comedian. There are other people like that. Maybe their professions might not be in the open like that, but there are other people like that. Obi a business person. There is one guy, I think his name is Nino also. He's a top guy doing his business.
Okay.
He also does stand-up comedy sometimes. Or he also does stand-up comedy sometimes. There are other people with different professions who are also into it. There are some politicians who are even into it. You give them the chance on the stage and they will deliver. There are some media people like someone like Tomianan Forsen, veteran, legendary Tomianan Forsen. Put him on the stage and he will kill it. He is a radio presenter, like a broadcaster extraordinary. Put him on a platform and he will do it. So yeah, there are other people who can do it.
All right.
As much as you have the skill to deliver, go ahead and deliver and you are good.
Look at DKB.
Yeah,
DKB. Yeah, he was claiming to be the new era of stand-up comedy, or done. Is it true? I don't know, I'm mobilizing and I will push stand-up comedy to this level.
Well, I love this one. It is controversial, but there is a credit that should be given to DKB. It will be hard for someone to run away from.
Okay.
And that credit is this. Just as some years ago, Shatawale stood up and decided to fight for the industry with event promoters, with institutions, with individuals, just to put some value and respect on musicians. DKB has also done same for comedians. Yes. Some years ago, DKB and Charterhouse in Ghana, it was woto.
Back-to-back season.
Back to back. In fact, out of that, he was even banned and things. Some years ago, there is this guy, at the moment he's in abroad. Some years ago, there was a certain David Oscar. Now I see he's online speaking all jazz about Shatawale, so in the name of being a fan of or a supporter of Stonebwoy. But that is the politics, so that is fine. Shout out to David Oscar, wherever you are. Some years ago, he also like that stood up for Ghanaian comedians, and he also fought some of these institutions, had issues with them. Some of them, they even banned him here and there. So yes, if this DKB is saying that, he's saying that because at that time, he was among the generation now, almost starting Ekon Santokon, Emma Ghanaian comedians. Drew maybe not your friend Nigeria 4-3, with my friend Ghana 4-2 be a shame, and I want to be a shame. Until today, now they have all their platforms on their own. They are able to stage comedy shows alone, and still they will be able to sell tickets. So yes, if DKB says that, I'm sure he's saying that from that background. Say, I bring me a chum. You know how Ghanaian comedy. So if today Ghanaian comedy has gotten some feet to stand on, I deserve some flowers. And I think we have to give it to DKB and the likes. We have to give it to them.
Yeah. Is it a good decision for a comedian to affiliate himself to any of the political parties?
We all have political parties we are affiliated to. The only thing is we don't show it.
Like, is it good for him to come out?
You can. It is not wrong to do that. It is not evil to do that, provided you have a role to play for that political party.
All right.
If you don't have any role to play for the party, then you can do whatever you are doing from your corner.
Won't it affect the brand?
Bro, I keep saying that. We say, musician or career politics are be affected. It is not true. It is because he did not get a hit song, or he did not get a good song. comedian okoye policy bet me affecting no. It is not true because he did not get maybe the right materials. Do you know the people who should rather be scared of doing politics. And doing it openly? Business people.
Okay.
Yeah, can't almost so slow in doing politics and doing it in the open. It's your business people, not creatives. Because the business people, your living or your livelihood depends on the environment. Now the politician can make the environment bitter or sweet for you. They can start chasing you for taxes. They can start chasing you for how you are paying your net. They can start chasing you for even the environment that you live in. They can start bringing in some policies and things that might affect you.
Okay.
Sometimes some opportunities that you are even supposed to get, some benefits that you are supposed to enjoy as a business person. If the government in power or if political energy is against you, you are likely to suffer. Right. Because in all your operations, you deal with them. So free porto, free airport, whichever way you deal with politicians. So if you are warning people who should stay away from politics, it is not creative. Creative need and ma obi Amponsah nka say waka bibi ama NPP for bofu. No code na platform no deliver joke bi a tight. Oh yeah, NPP near the brewer o sha onsre
obesri
musician kase wakoye campaign am obi nti no ko part near money nyom no hwe obesa. If that musician should get a new hit song right now, I swear you go and jawle to that song.
Yeah, be jawle.
Ayi Kimpaluta. Tama now did Dr. Baomiachi, no. Did you not get many people saying, hey, Kimpaluta, now you are doing politics and now blah 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 blah. Sure. Finally, a drop here and pick it. Sound almost start here. And now the song is not picking because he has followed politics and blah blah blah. Today, the song is banging. NPP4, NDC4, Obia Desa. Obia Desa, Bentua music. Into what are you talking about? So you can do it and nothing will happen.
Jury, Sammy Flex, Yanfa Edmedian Boba. Last question. What's your Ghana? Sisi, ye ti comedy nasi, ye patronizing comedy shows.
True.
Ye patronizing.
Oh, you're asking whether we are yeah. You know, it is. Because if you are not patronizing comedy shows, and the frequency no me and common to me.
Okay.
And common to me.
They say yatiase.
They say
you release stress.
Yes. Ejina mutimi ko. Because May, April alone, you can't bear 4 specials by comedians.
Wow. Some
for nkwa common you.
Okay.
Amount for ko entino mo Sakama for nkwa common ye. So me, I still think that Ghanaians have now come to love their Ghanaian comedians. Okay. First, Nanka comedian from Ghana. Oh, Ghanaian comedians are not funny. Ghanaian comedians are not funny. But now you're too eche amount.
Okay. As a promoter of comedy in Ghana, what's our account? But with top three best comedian.
Okay, I think I'll mention Obi Amponsah. I'll mention Lexi, and I'll mention Foster Romanus.
So what bon these are top comedians.
Yes.
What of Clemento Suarez?
Clemento Suarez and Yobia Machine stand-up comedy baby. He's good. Minsheda, I don't remember the last time I watched Clemento Suarez doing like a 30 minutes or a 1 hour slot.
Okay.
Anytime I show you Bianebia or MC. And your punchy 1-2-1 to be honest. So he's good in how to deal with the people, dealing with the people. He's good like that. And you know, I can't make him part of my top 3.
All right.
So I can't mean 2 more. Then be never be count.
We consider no.
Never be count be. In fact, the am 5 and commit my ball. Obi Amponsah, Lexi, Foster Romanus, DKB. And maybe I made Clemento Suarez back count. Do you know why I enjoy Clemento Suarez?
Why?
I enjoy him when he is doing the theater thing.
Theater, yeah, on a day.
Yeah,
theater,
when he's doing the theater thing on stage acting. Anytime I see any theater production and there is a Clemento Suarez in, trust me, if I have to buy double tickets to go see, I'll buy it to go see.
All right, yeah, that's baby. Yes, they are making and had him better had ya man continue me yeah me jury me jury Sammy Flex now as Sammy Flex obokono as a great promoter for comedy yeah but industry entertainment industry for say wa born home modern pa na kasa we di kanka or a great promoter for comedy for encourage upcoming comedians na them nyama wa to then on someone then now they should come out with more content. So an advice or encouragement for upcoming comedians and even one what comedy CCR.
I think maybe I have to find a way to start my comedy gig on Sammy Flex TV.
Sure.
I have to find a way. And they have a comedy network. I think National Comedy Network or something, or Ghana Comedy Network, something. They have some association like that. I have to start talking to them. Who knows?
Okay.
I will be able to start what I did some years ago on Sammy Flex TV. Just that. Now I've come to understand that to get a material is not easy.
It's not easy.
In Tievans, if you're pakonya material, not the better no or can edit to YouTube network. One shot that you could not stage bizarre. People will think, oh, I see that. That's the only thing I've been thinking about.
Okay.
Because it is not easy to get a material, but ABA, we find a way to do it.
Right. Right. All right. Them are Sammy Flex Keno. I see. So comedian, you always have to get content. Mama in whom ball they able use it obi. And now use obi not a nipano we do. Ade. Bankuta midin midin judge desert. Ne better idea and some yedi to ye. God has been adjourned.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Push sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.